Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to another video of Dyson Sphere Program. I make a couple of those, just so that we've got a spare one or two, and it's got one, there we go. So I'm already mining some of this stone. I can't, like, where the stone is being mined, right, it's a little difficult to get to all of the stone. So we're going to need to come over to this side to... Oops. We're going to come over to this side to mine this stone. So I go right in there like that. And that will... That's sort of getting me a good chunk of... Yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go like that. I'm sharing on that one there, but I think that'll be alright. I don't think that's going to, like, make a massive amount of difference to anything. So I'll pop down a Tesla just there, and then this is the one building where you can actually put the conveyor belt straight in the back. So I'll bring this over here. I'm going to bring that in. Actually, it's got to go out a little bit, otherwise it's colliding. So I'll bring you all the way over to there, like that. And now this is a bit that I'm curious about. If I bring it over here, can I click that and join it in? Or what? How does that work? That's what we're about to find out. It's going to go and do the rest of it. Does that side load and then feed it into this belt as well, so that we got both of them working in there? Kind of hoping that it does. It's going to make life, if I go over a little bit closer to that, then it would certainly make that run a little bit better. But quite frankly, I don't really care. I just want to see what it's going to do over here. This is the bit that I want to see, because that's solidly loaded in there. Do you stop, or do you just... Oh, no, that just goes right in there like that. And that one takes priority over this one over here. I don't know if we can, like, change the way the belts work, but they do all join in together. So there we've now got both of those, which means that this lot here should be able to run a little bit more efficiently. What I could do is I could have two making stone and sort of, like, bulk it out a bit more, and obviously that'll be something that we do in the future, but right now I'm not too concerned about it. So I've got glass and I've got plain stone coming out. That's stage 1 complete. Then so got these two. So now I want to be able to turn glass into prisms right there. I'm not actually using stone anywhere else, so, you know, as we got stone, I think, you know, we might as well make the stone. But it's that we need to turn glass into prisms. That's kind of like a big thing. So we want to take the glass along here and do a manufacturing line on that. So I'll take you this way. I'm just going to bring it... Where do I want to go with this? I'd say I'm just going to, like, I can start it running in a line along there like that. Now, it's quite cool that we don't actually have to do anything with the trees. Our robots and that, when they're building stuff, they deal with all the trees. They remove all the trees. They remove... I mean, we don't seem to actually pick them up and gain from them like that, but we do still get something from them, which is, you know, it's better than a kick in the teeth, I suppose, isn't it? Now, let's bring you over here. I'm going to let the glass go out, so I'm just going to drop that right there. It's fairly close by. Then I can jump into here, and I can take the prisms right there, because that is literally just processing glass. Now, I'm sure there's going to be other things that that we'll want with the glass. So next, I want power, a Tesla coil. I'm going to drop that one right up against this manufacturer there. And then I'm going to take a logistics loader, which I don't have any of at the moment. So we will make another 20 of them, so that we've got just a few kicking around. I can take that, and I'll drop you right into the middle. So that's loading glass, and I'm now making prisms. So then out of this side, I'll go with a belt, and I'm just going to run that in a line. Where am I going to run this? I'll bring it out, and I'll bring it over to that point right there. So that this one here, if I want that stone to go on further, it can step up and go over the top of it. So this will go out a little bit further like that, so that I can get a storage thing in. I'll go up there and drop that sorter. That comes out like that. exits out, and so that's making these prisms. Go to the storage facility, bring that one round, and I'll stop that into there for a second. And then I go logistics, and I'll go right here, and boom, like that, and boom, like that. Then I go here, and I will drop in another Tesla, so that I've got that. And now I've got those prisms going into storage. Now we'll go back into the components again, and we want to be able to make a plasma exciter. That takes 4 of the magnetic coils, and it takes 2 prisms. So I'm making there with the prisms. I've got a factory, a load of them, and over this way. Oh, now there's something that we didn't do. I haven't got a storage for those, and I haven't got a storage for these over here either. And I want to have that. So I'm going to, first up, I'm going to put a storage down here for these magnetic coils, because it's something that we need, right? We absolutely need those. We definitely do. We're going to be wanting to store them. And later on with this game, like so many of these games, yeah, essentially we're going to be wanting to really go bigger on the mass production of literally everything, which is going to, like, you know, step it all up, and it's going to take a lot longer to get anything going. Plasma extract refining requires 100 of them. Smelting purification unlocks silicon ore, graphite, high purity. Wow, okay. And then we've got steel smelting, improved logistics. What's this? Ooh, there's a four directional splitter and a sorter Mark II, which is just faster. Oh, this is so, like, the amount of, like, the amount of stuff that we've got to unlock over here. Let's go and have a look all the way out there. Look at that. All the different stuff that we've got unlocked to be able to get to that. Oh, this is going to be, like, I love these factory games. There's just something about these factory games, isn't there? Isn't there just something about them? I mean, there is for me. I'm like a, you know, giddy schoolboy at the moment, but can I run sorters off of high points? It's a valid question, if ever there was. Let's go and have a look in here a minute. We go to our buildings. We will go to storage Mark I, which I do not currently have any of. And I will make 5 of them. Now I have only 2 available. Now that is because I need stone and this. Now I got a little bit of stone ore right there, but I don't have anything else. So I want to gather up a bit more stone ore so that I can go and do some other bits in different places. So what I'm going to do, rather than worrying about carrying around these extra bits over here, I'm just going to get a couple stacks of stone ore like that. And then I've got plenty. I can go and build all of the storage facilities that I could possibly want. I absolutely love that you could just walk right through conveyor belts. That is something that is really inconvenient and satisfactory, is the conveyor belts are right in the way of everything. This one, you just kind of phase through them. I actually really like that. I know that, you know, it could easily be argued that it's not realistic or some such, but honestly, for me, this is better. This is definitely a better thing for me. I'm going to drop that one down there a minute, because I wanted to find out if I could go logistics, if I can put this on here, angle to wide. Right. I can't run it in there. Can I run it in here? Doesn't seem to like that. So why do I need to put you back a little bit, maybe? Oh, I know why. Need to run it from the. I need to put it on the belt first. No, they're saying angle to us. It doesn't like that. Smelting purification is already finished. Right, a better idea then. We'll get rid of that one for a second, and I'll take logistics in here. I'll take this, and I'll put that one, need a valid connection. I got nothing that I can connect it to. I can't bring it down there. This is something I've never encountered before. Let me try bringing that back by one. Maybe I got to do that. And that splitter thing that I seen, it might be that I need that one, and I do actually have to have this down on the ground. So bring that one up there. Just want it to go all the way over to that side. It won't go in this side. Like that at all. Right, so when it's up in the air, it doesn't like it, so I can get rid of that. It appears that you can't pull stuff off of the conveyor belt when the conveyor belt is up in the sky. But we can pull stuff off when the conveyor belt's down here. So if I put the storage facility down over this side down here and I drop it down just there like that, I will then be able to actually go and connect it all in. So I want to drop that one in and take that one and bring it out over to there. So I've now got these coming into this storage. And it doesn't really matter all that much at the moment because I'm not currently using them. But it's for when I do want to use them, because for example this one right here, I do actually want to start using that one. So I'm going to run a conveyor belt out sort of over there somewhere and let that go through and do what it needs to do. I'm also going to put that one and I'm going to drop it out onto the belt over here like that, and then I've got the magnetic coils coming along. So if I run alongside, hold on, you pick that tree up out of the way. There we go. If I run alongside my robots over here, then we'll get this belt put down all the faster for it. Like that. And now we want to go and put together these next bits. So we've got another component in here. I've got silicon ore right there. Cannot make in replicator. Gathered from silicon veins made in smelting facility. Obtained by gathering from silicon veins is usually used to make high-purity silicon crystals. And if you look at that, it's saying 10 pieces of stone into silicon. Now, I'm looking at this. Right, I'm looking at the map right here. Oh, you can spin the planet. Like that. How do you move it up and down? You got iron ore, silicon ore right there. Obtained by gathering from cities, usually used unknown. Oh, it just says it doesn't know if there's any down here. So silicon and titanium ore, we don't know if we've actually got any on this planet. So how do I move my planet view around? I can rotate it around like that. How do I get to the other side of the planet? I thought you could, like, rotate the whole planet round. Am I doing it wrong? I think I was doing it wrong. Planet view. Well, what's the controls for the planet view? Let me try. No, clicking on the map doesn't do anything either. It literally just rotates it round on there. I thought that there was another method. Oh, wait a bit. What about shift control? Oh, middle mouse button. That rotates it right the way around. So I got iron over there. There's a crude oil seep there. Another crude oil seep on that side. A little bit away from where we are on our side of the planet. Is there any crude oil seeps near where we are? We got coal up over that way. I got iron here. We've got various ocean, stone, iron. It doesn't look like we've got all that much in the way of extra resources. There's that odd oil seep that it's talking about. Ah, here, like here. There's a whole load of oil right here. There's crude oil, crude oil, crude oil. Another one over there. But that seems to be about it, really, doesn't it? There isn't much else on this planet. And I'm certainly not seeing any sign of this titanium or silicon. But we have already seen that the silicon can be made by smelting stone together. You get 10 bits of stone, and that turns it into the silicon. Right, so well, anyway, that's something that we can work on in the future and we can have a look at. Right now, we want to go and we want to start making these plasma exciters, which is something that we're going to want to use to go and make the other item. Wait a minute. Well, it's F for the replicator, isn't it? Buildings in here is that one. That one needs a plasma exciter. Now, if I go there, I can actually just make one myself. But I wanted to start getting things being manufactured that we're making all of this. So we've got a wireless power tower right there. And that is actually wireless. It does actually, like, chuck it down and does so wirelessly. So I kind of want to... needs foundation support. I kind of want to, like, have it out the way of the other machinery, but I don't want to be in the way of, like, stuff that we've got going on over here. Let's try just sticking it up there a minute, like that. And now we'll go over this side and we'll have a little look. And we'll see...
You built a wireless power tower, which is suitable with long-distance power transmission caused by its longer connection distance. What's exciting is that it can also charge mecha by using electricity from the grid.
Right, but does it charge mecha while Mr. Mecha is out elsewhere? Or do I... No, it doesn't. It does... Like, if I go within range like that, he's instantly boosted our mecha right there. But beyond that, it's not doing it. So what I'd like to do then is I'm going to take 50 coal out of there. I'm going to have a bit of logistics about. I've only got 14 of them left. So I will go up to there and have all 14 of those that I've got. I'll run into here, and I'll take that one. I'll go 1 and 2 right there, and then I've run out of iron, which I need more of. Making the belts right now. Yeah, we've started building those, which means that I can bring that out over here, which is what I'd like to do. Oh, I can't run it across that because it's going to collide onto the copper that we've got. So I'll actually bring this back in and I'll run it up the middle of the solar, the wind turbines that we've got. So that's going to go in a little bit closer to the bit, right in closer to the base. I think that's going to work out a little bit better for us. Let me just bring this one over here so that they just pop that one in, and then they'll come over here. And if I stay reasonably close, then they will go and charge up all the way down through. Actually, I'm just going to run over to there a second. And now E, we have a look in here. That one, the mecha panel, I can then take and drop coal in there so that we start charging with that. I can get a bit of logs, some more logs in, some plant material in there. It's got me a little bit more space. And I'm happy to just drop it in at about this point, I think. I will even dismantle a few bits back to here, and then I'll go in and get a storage facility, and I'll drop it down there, and logistics, and I'll pop that one in. So there, I've now got coal accumulating in there. Go and have a look in this one. I've got 12 bits of coal. I've got all of this plant material that I'm burning through. As soon as I go over close to this one, boom, it does a massive, great big regeneration there on my power. I kind of want to use this up as quickly as I can. Like that. I'm going to run around and just sort of keep doing this. I just want to burn through the plants purely because I want to get rid of the coal that I'm carrying. I've got 3 plants left. 2, 1, and that means then I can just go and drop the coal in there. And it takes a lot longer to burn through the coal as well, which is another quite cool little feature. Now, I need to get both of these. That's my next little thing that I want to build. And all I'm going to do to build them is... I just want to loop them round, or do I want to do that in a... I'm going to do that in a slightly more sensible fashion. I'm going to put them over there just a little bit. And I'm going to go to logistics. I'm going to pop that one belt over to there a bit. This belt is going to go there. And over to there like that. We then have these. I put one and I put another. So it's got both of them. And then I go there and I make these plasma exciters. We can start getting those built. Got little bits of glass coming in here. So it's taking a while to get the glass coming through. I could probably do some more smelters, or at least another glass smelter. That would help things along rather nicely. And then the final thing I want on this, I'm going to bring the belt out in that direction like that. I'll put a storage facility can go on this side. Going to bring that belt out a little bit further. So I'm not necessarily using these right now, but I will end up using them. I'll take one off of there, and I'll put one out onto there. Right. So now I've got plasma exciters being made with everything from over here. I think that I should increase the amount of glass that I'm making. The stone over here, I'm not quite so concerned about it, but I've got a lot of stone coming out onto these belts. I have got room to do this. So if I go over there, I'll make one more of them. I go and get some iron down over this way. I need to do more research, don't I? That would be a good thing, doing more research. So we've got steel smelting. I'm going to go with the improved logistics. Ooh, wait a minute. Upgrades. Mecha core, mechanical frame there. Additional speed. I need to make electric motors to do that. This one down here, I need to make these items to do that. So you can see we've got to use a lot of different materials in order to be able to unlock the boosts on the actual mecha itself. Now this one here, universe exploration, able to view the veins distribution on the planet. Oh, I definitely want that. Definitely want that. It's going to be a useful little trick, I think. Let me run over here and get some more iron over this way. Why have you... Oh, he's not stopped. There, one, and... done! Universe exploration level 1. Okay. You can now...
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
Right, that one right there. Veins distribution, click to turn on off. I don't know what that does. Details display menu. So what does that do? Oh, I can actually see them from here, from where I am. There, I've got it in the overview, and it's telling me exactly how much I've got in everything. So this one's got 386... Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. Right. So I'll just get rid of that a second. And then I'll go here. Ooh, now we're talking. I got iron, stone. So as you can see, I don't have any titanium or silicon on this planet. Well, it actually tells me right here. It says right there. So I don't have either of those. I do have 5.3 million stone, 1.3 million copper, and 2.5 million iron ore. Coal, I got almost 9 million. There's lots of water, construction area, 64%, wind energy ratio, 100, solar energy, 98, crude oil, 32.05 per second. There's orbital radii, things like that. So, if I've got that, what else have I got? Unreachable. Now, I click on that one. That just says unknown. It's a gas giant, so it doesn't look like there's going to be much available on that one. I've got Capella 2 over here. That's unknown. Wind energy ratio, 150%. Construction area, 100%. It's a desert planet. So we can actually go and colonize planets throughout our solar... This is really cool. Right, okay. The possibilities that we have got with this game are just like it's starting to reach the point where it's like, oh wow, what? Seriously, what have we let ourselves in for? Because this is like some next level stuff going on here. This game is just amazing. Right now, I can able to view the vein reserves in the whole planetary system. There's 200 on there, but I don't actually need to do it, so I'm not going to spend that upgrade at the moment. Now, I would like to get that one, so I'm going to work on that one. Not going to do it yet, though. I'm going to go with that improved logistics system, because I want those splitters, the 4-directional splitters. I think that's going to be a helpful thing. So I get that one working. While that's working, though, I'd also like to upgrade this. So if I go in there and I take a smelter right there like that, make one of those. I'm only going to do one for a minute. We won't go overboard with that. And there we have it. So I will drop that one in there. Didn't actually need to make one. Bring you out that way. You know, I think we should have something that's making conveyor belts, so I'm not having to constantly do it myself. That might be something worth doing, and then I don't have to keep going and picking up the materials to build my own conveyor belts while I'm running around. I'll make a few at the minute, and I'll finish setting this bit up, and then I think we want to seriously look at making conveyor belts and making these sorters as well. I'm assuming that we can do that with assembling machines. I'm making a vast assumption on that one. We may not necessarily even be able to do that. That might not be a possibility at this stage. That one I'm going to bring over there, and I'm going to join it in on that side. And I'm going to run that one out, and then the smelter, I'm going to select glass on there so that I'm smelting glass. I need more stone if I want to go and do the other bits on here that I'm thinking about doing. And those other bits are going to be making silicon, so I'm going to want to go and do that. Look at this. Look, we need to be a lot more organized than this, but so far I'm rather pleased with how things are progressing. Improved logistics system. You have unlocked the splitter 4-direction. It has 3 different styles which can be used to diverge cargo or balance multiple conveyor belts. Well, that sounds good. So what do we got in here? We've got Sorter Mark 1, Sorter Mark 2 can sort cargo more quickly. Now that one requires 2 of the level 1s and a motor as well. And that makes 2 of the level 2s. Then we've also got this one, which requires a load of different things. Number of ports 4. Use to distribute cargo to different conveyor belts or to balance multiple conveyor belts. Can set the filter and priority on any one port. Right, well, I want to see what this one is like and what we can do with this one. I've got like 2 lots of glass going in there, so I'm not too fussed about that one, but I'm kind of wondering how I should... well, where I should use it, actually. I mean, how should we set this one up, and where should I go and use it? I've got a load of electrical bits going in that way. I've got these bits coming in and out. It's got a filter on. Wait a minute, a filter? Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. If you'd like to help support the channel, then please check out the affiliated links in the description down below. There's one for Nitrado, who supply gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. There's also Fanatical, who sell a lot of different computer games. If you use the link and also that code in the description, you will actually get a small discount applied to you, and I earn a commission on anything you buy, so you are supporting me by supporting your own gaming habit. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.